Hey YouTube, how you been? It's been a while. This message is for Confused Matthew, and primarily in regard to your recent debates with Chase about 2001: A Space Odyssey. Before I get into that, though, I just wanted to let you know that Little Bit and I both really enjoy your reviews. Well, now you know what he likes about it. Personally, every time I watch one of your reviews, there's this mixture of rewording my own thoughts differently than I would, and maybe better than I would, and pointing out novel things that I haven't noticed that just makes me feel like I'm in a really good conversation when I watch your reviews. And that is a priceless feeling that is it gets to the heart of what I look for in YouTube videos, and it's hard to come by. So bravo to you. You do good work. In response to your argument with 2001, first of all, I'm going to tell him. First of all, Chase is a total tool bag. You've got my support there. The little guy pointed out, yeah, I said I'm going to tell him that he has never seen such a hipster shirt and tie combo. I think the glasses have a lot to do with that too, buddy. Anyhow, it did raise a question in my mind, though. Now, one thing that you and I have in common, you and I both value story in movies. When I talk to my wife, sometimes she tells me, when I'm critiquing a movie, she's like, you don't critique, the only thing you ever critique about a movie is the writing, and it's true. And I see that kind of in you, too. And I don't have a problem with that, obviously, since I do it also. I don't make movie reviews, but, I have opinions, but I talk about movies. But the question I have for you is, do you think, in principle, that movies are so fundamentally a storytelling medium that you cannot have that you can't have a good movie that doesn't tell a story? I mean, in principle, could a film be a good film without being a mode of storytelling? It seems to me that in principle one could be. I can't think of any example. It seems that, it could be done. I know, he does that. Little Houdini. Star Trek photography. Don't be crazy. I guess the closest I could come to something that would be sort of an example, not a good example, but would be Waking Life. Now, Waking Life was an abysmal pile of postmodernist garbage, okay? I was in complete agreement with your review of Waking Life. But when I first watched it, I did enjoy it. I was younger, I was naive, I more easily sold on that postmodernist garbage. But more to the point, if someone had made the same movie but replaced the bullshit with legit philosophy, with an actual decent point of view, I would be able to enjoy it now. And they wouldn't necessarily have to cut out everything from the Waking Life that exists in our universe, but this, in some parallel world, if someone had made a parallel Waking Life that was full of stuff that wasn't bullshit, I would have liked it, and I would still like it, and it would have been good, but it wouldn't have been a story. And maybe that's not even a very good example, because one could make the argument that, good or bad, it had some sort of story-ish elements to it. And sort of a serial episodic structure. Can a film successfully be art without being a story? In any way. This parallel universe waking life example is far from exhaustive of what I could mean. It wouldn't have to be anything like that and yet still accomplish essentially what I'm trying to say here. The world is full of storytelling media. Novels, plays, poems in some cases, but not all. It also has a lot of non-storytelling media. Music, for example, frequently falls on both sides of that coin. Not every song is a ballad. Paintings rarely are storytelling at all. When it comes to film, I don't know necessarily how interested I would be in a film that doesn't tell a story. Because I really, if I had to choose, I prefer storytelling media over non-storytelling media. Generally. I'm a little more open-minded when it comes to music. And, okay, But, the question I have is, could film function successfully without being a storytelling medium? If only in a particular case. That's all I want to know. Thanks for your time. Bye.